You probably don't know her, but her paintings and life story keeps me up at night. Romaine Brooks had a lavender marriage, wore exquisite suits, spent more than 50 years in an unconventional relationship with one of Paris's most notorious lesbians, and painted who she wanted and how she wanted it. Then in 1916 she met the love of her life, writer Natalie Barney. Barney was already famous in Paris for openly loving women and hosting one of the city's most influential literary salons. She was also famously non-monogamous. Rather than ending the relationship, Brooks entered one of the most unusual arrangements of the 20th century. Barney, Brooks, and the French aristocrat Elisabeth de Gramont formed a lifelong romantic triangle that lasted for decades. She painted the people who mostly filled Natalie Barney's orbit and the queer circles of Paris. Her subjects included flamboyant Marchesa Luisa Casati, whose story I covered earlier, writer Natalie Barney herself, Barney's aristocratic lover Elisabeth de Gramont, British sculptor and writer Una Lady Troubridge, dancer Rubinstein, actress, and numerous women from the saloons, literary circles, and aristocratic lesbian networks of Europe. One of her most famous works, Una Lady Troubridge, portrayed a woman dressed in masculine tailoring with the confidence usually reserved for powerful men. Back then, gender conversation were super inappropriate, but Brooks was already putting those images on gallery walls. Art historians now describe her portraits as some of the earliest visible representation of gender nonconformity and lesbian identity in modern art. After 1920s, her reputation slowly faded, and by 60s, much of the art world had forgotten her. She continued working and creating hundreds of automatic drawings with symbolic figures, which I find quite interesting, while writing an unpublished memoir titled No Pleasant Memories. You can also find it online. Today, Romaine Brooks is recognized as one of the most important queer artists of the 20th century. Not because she painted scandal, but because she documented an entire hidden society of women who were lovers, were aristocrats, and outsiders exactly as they saw themselves: powerful, elegant, intelligent, and unapologetically visible. If you also love creative genius, scandalous lives, and people who completely ignore the society rules, follow me.